Hello, everyone. Welcome to Quest Unplayed, where three gamers talk about everything about gaming and having fun. I am George, the co host of Quest Unplayed, and this quest is joined by Anthony.
Hello.
Hello. And joined by Zach.
Hi.
Hello. So, this podcast is sponsored by Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub, a gaming companion app. Sync your game accounts, connect with other gamers, and basically do anything and everything about gaming on Minimap. So, how are you two today?
Uh, Dope.
Good.
How about you, Anthony?
I am good. I'm trying to stay warm at the moment.
I mean, like, it's basically scorching hot in Korea right now. It's like 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know how to convert that in
At
Fahrenheit.
95?
Somewhere there, like, I know how to
Yeah,
convert
it's
it.
about 95 or so.
Yeah. So it's very humid and hot outside, and we've been getting like this morning actually it started pouring for like 30 minutes, and then now it's
It's
like very
86
very hot.
Fahrenheit.
Thank you for the
Sorry. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's good. So how's the weather in Zach, where you are, Zach?
I think it capped out about 110 today Fahrenheit. So
Oh, gee.
Texas is it's got nothing but red numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So at my job, we have this thing that tells us how hot things are, and we have different flags for it. Today was a black flag day, which means if you go outside and something happens to you, it's your fault.
What?
Yeah, no, we when we're working on computers, we have different flags to tell about weather conditions, and so
Uh-huh.
the red flag is 90 degrees, black flag is over 100 degrees, and
Oh,
so we have people that all they do is monitor the weather, and they go, "Hey, it's too hot to go outside, so good luck," and you're like, "Oh, I want to go outside."
So it'd be your fault if something happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Basically, no, this is a true story. If you get sunburned, they consider it ruining or damaging government property, and you can get written up for it or get penalized. So you have to be super careful.
you basically
Yeah.
have to take care of yourself then.
Yeah,
I mean they will come like help you out, but like you still have to like pay fine and stuff then.
I've seen people get sunburned, they'll get in trouble, but I've seen people who are just like lobstered, and then they were like, you gotta do something because you can't. It's BS. It's no big deal, but it's funny to me
Hmm.
because I'm very pale, so the sun hates me.
Yeah. But so here in Korea, we also get like those warning like alerts from the government. Government like sends out like massive messages saying like, oh, it's too hot outside, be careful. It's like 30 something degrees outside, be careful of the sun, stuff like that. But we don't get in trouble or anything. We just don't go out. It's just too hot. Like we just want to stay next to the air
You're speaking my language. Trust me.
conditioner.
Is there a place in Korea where it's like more cold than it is hot though? Like in America, we have places where it's cold a lot of the time.
I mean, like in the wintertime, like if you go close to the North American borderline or North Korea borderline, they have they go down very, very cold. Like they get like negative 20 or 30 degrees
Oh,
Celsius. So yeah, but like in the summertime, we're basically everywhere is just extremely hot.
Jiminy Christmas. Okay.
So so there was like I saw this funny like meme that a Korean person had where like in Korea we have like basically very distinct four seasons. We have spring, summer, fall, and winter for all the areas. But then we now have five seasons, whereas it is summer, and after summer it's like oh my gosh it's freaking so hot, and then we become like fall. So we have like basically the five seasons right after the rainy season.
They said about Texas too. They said there's two seasons. There's summer, summer two, and then summer again.
Yeah.
We do get a little bit of a winter now, though, thanks to global weather being weird.
I guess it's bad and good, I guess, in a way, I guess. How about you, Anthony?
Yeah.
How's the
Well, it was hot for the past 5 days. High 95 with humidity, but then started getting cooler after it started getting rain. And we're supposed to get rain this whole week, and it's supposed to be 67 this whole week.
that actually sounds nice. I just want to go there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so So I actually have been waiting a long time to do this podcast. Like, I know it felt like forever after we recorded our first episode. So I am kind of dying to talk about all these gaming stuff because the stuff we wanted to talk about kind of is already kind of old because of the fast paced changing everything of the industry and all that. But we'll probably still talk about a lot of gaming stuff and fun stuff for this
Of
episode.
course.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that it?
You can't keep track of games coming out nowadays. They're just like pop, pop, pop.
Every single day.
Yeah.
So the first section, well, we have divided the section into three, right?
Yes.
And we're going to be calling every section of the podcast a waypoint, where I don't know, I kind of came up with that idea, like where in Diablo you kind of jump between places through the waypoint. So
Speaking of
first,
Diablo, I have to play the new season.
I heard that's going to be. Isn't there
No,
like a
it's
new
out.
one coming out soon, or
It's out right now, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think it's out right now. That's what everyone's been talking about.
But okay, because I remember like they had I forgot the name of it, but like they had the recent one, and then I don't know if they were coming out with another one, but I guess they already came out
Are you
with
talking
one.
about the mobile Diablo or the new PC one?
Diablo for new
Or
season.
the season. Yeah. But anyway, so we'll jump right into our gaming news. The first waypoint is the Bulletin Board Waypoint, subtitled Weekly Game Chronicles. As you guys can already know, in this section, we're going to be talking about the gaming news. So first agenda of the gaming news is the gaming industry coming into the media and turning into like TV series and movies. So are there any ones that you want to talk about, Anthony or Zach?
Well, I know I know that we're pretty well. We've been talking about Yakuza. At least you guys two have been.
So we're gonna
I
be
didn't play a lot of Yakuza, but I know that. But I'm pretty excited for Borderlands, even though some of my friends are sad about it. To be honest with you, for some
Borderlands comes
reason,
out this week,
I've
right?
I've had a lot of friends go, but I just don't like Kevin Hart in it. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Then don't go watch it. But I'm gonna still give it a shot because it's Borderlands, and yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah, you never know how good it's gonna be until it actually comes out.
Yeah, just like Doom. I thought Doom was gonna be great, and then I left the theater thinking, "Owie, why did they do this?"
Yeah, yeah, because like sometimes movies are like all about trailers. So like basically, if you watch trailers, it's like the whole movie sometimes. But
Basically, yeah, it ruins everything for you. Like, here's all the good stuff, and you get there, and you're like, "That's it. I could just watch
like,
the
I
trailer."
already watched this like 10 times, like on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, did you want to talk about something, Anthony?
I don't know. I was just thinking another movie. I think there was a Monster Hunter movie. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I do. With my girl Mia Jovovich, she played some military person that got sent into a portal, and she was in Monster Hunter World. And if a person who's played that much Monster Hunter World, I was pretty depressed about it. Because it was just a weird. It was a weird. Yeah, I was confused. It was a weird concept. They're like, because there was so many. If you ever played that.
Oh.
If you ever played the Monster Hunter games, there's just so many really good story plots you could have put in there that are actually in the game. So I'm like, why did you need to go about this like whole military getting sucked into a portal thing? And then that's not even one of the most powerful. It is a very powerful monster in the game, but it's not like boss level stuff. You know what I mean? Like you can go farm that guy for parts. So I was just like, okay, cool. But it was. And the other thing made me sad is that the actress in that, I used to have a huge crush on because she was in Resident Evil, and I love that movie, and she was in Fifth Element. So I was like, she can't mess a movie up.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She was the Fifth Element.
Yeah, she was. What did she used to say? The past thing. I can't remember. When she's multi-pass. Yeah, that's it. She's like multi-pass. Yeah. So having her be in that movie and that movie not being great, oof, that hurt.
I mean,
A
sometimes
lot.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we should watch how the new Yakuza movie Like a Dragon movie. They say. What's the title? Exact title? Did they come up with the title?
Yes, like a dragon, I
It's gonna be Like a
believe.
Dragon, all right?
Is
It's
it
gonna.
going to be a show or a movie? A series or a movie? I mean,
It's supposed to be a mini series with 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
so
series.
like a really long movie that you
Yeah,
can binge.
basically, it's basically like 6 to 8 hour movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, but yeah, so Amazon Prime it's gonna come out in Amazon Prime, so we should probably watch the trailer and see what we like. Are you guys ready?
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. That too.
I like how you can see his skin. Like it looks like real skin.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, this is a video game. This is real life right now. Actually, whatever.
yes, it is.
Yes.
I really like the background.
Oh, that's fire. I like that. Prime.
So yeah, October 24th, it's gonna come out. I mean, that looks really fire, I think too.
It actually looks like it makes me almost want to wish I would have played the video game.
I mean,
You can start now. You got till now to October.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We still have 2 months to play. I know that series is getting like traction and stuff. So like a lot of people are playing. I know. Did they sell like over 1 million copies for the latest one, at least?
I believe so.
I think that's what the news said.
Because Like a Dragon was a really fantastic game. I played so many hours in it.
It's kind of basically. Is it kind of like a GTA of the Yakuza version of GTA, or is it?
I guess you could say that. Like a GTA style.
Mhm.
Except for there's no driving, you just walk around and fighting with everyone.
I saw one of the guys.
GTA,
Like,
but no cars.
yeah, but then they're like riding on bicycles or motorcycles and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah, because everyone knows when it comes to Yakuza games, there's always those mini games that everyone will enjoy and play. So you
Mm.
have those mini games in the game.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think recently I read this news about Sega like filing a trademark for the Yakuza War. They recently did
Yeah,
this, so
I heard
meaning
about
that
that.
it could be like another like spin-off of the Like a Dragon series or something like that. Or some people were saying like it could be like a collaboration of Like a Dragon plus another Yakuza
Yeah,
game that they have.
nobody knows. That's a
Yeah.
big thing.
That's gonna be great too.
Hmm.
I always like Sega.
Yeah,
I feel
Sega
like
was
they did a lot of really good stories.
cool.
You know?
Yes. And also Minimap actually did like sales for the Like a Dragon because we also have some kind of relationship with Sega, so we sold a
Oh,
little.
really?
Yeah, the physical copies I think we did before
You
it
sold
came
the
out,
fifth.
obviously.
Oh, okay.
And the main producer also came to Korea for like a showcasing, and then did like an interview and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So what do you think about these games? What do you guys think about games coming into TV series and movies? Is it like a good thing, or is it a bad thing, or is it just they're just following the newest trend, or is it just what do you think?
I feel like with the right series, and if it's done to the fans, like what they have in their mind of what would be good, then it's gonna be amazing. So like if you take the Fallout series, people weren't playing Fallout 76 that much, right? The live version.
Right.
And well, I mean, there were players, but there weren't like as many as there are now. The minute the Fallout series came, that thing blew up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it was, as I watched Fallout, if I had never even played it, which I have, I still enjoyed the series. Like it was done so well. Like you're kind of really getting the story of it and everything. Um, and so I feel like it really just depends on like any kind of intellectual property, just how well it's um, it's got to have something that gets you interested in it and want to do it. I don't. Did you guys ever watch the Halo series at all?
Mm-hmm. I did.
They did have that on. Was that also
That,
Amazon?
that was with Paramount.
Oh,
Yeah.
Paramount. Okay.
Yeah.
I even actually kind of liked the Halo one. To be honest with you, I thought it was
The
pretty
Halo
good.
one was good, but there was still a lot of negative feedbacks about
Yeah,
it too.
I remember that. Like,
Yeah, there was some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it's good. I'm pretty sure that you can mess up anything, right? If you don't listen to people. But as I looked at the Yakuza trailer, like I said, I even played Yakuza, but that trailer looked fire. Like the part where he was all bandaged up and he was pulling his katana out in the middle of the street, and I was like, oh, okay, what's happening here?
And also, I think it feels like some games are like it's kind of I don't know if I want to say easy, but like like better to make it into a movie because like a lot of games that have like CG that needs a lot of CG work or stuff like that could kind of turn into like a nightmare. But
Oh, yeah.
if it's just a real person character and it's Yakuza, the Like a Dragon is basically happening in the real life
Yeah.
in Japan. But
So it's a lot easier to have.
it's probably a lot easier to have implement that or apply it to the movies or TV series and stuff like that. But the World of Warcraft or all those fantasy games, it's kind of difficult, I would say,
Yeah.
to make it into a movie.
And
I think it's like more like a hit and miss.
Yeah, it is a hit or miss. Yeah.
And I think that's the hard thing with the CGI. I think some people are having CGI burnout. I've even heard that some movies, like the new Alien movie coming out. I know that's not a video. Well, it is actually a video game movie, but there's a movie before that. They didn't use CGI for the alien, in that they actually used a real life animatronic. And so that lady literally was working with the thing like right here in her face, like it was snapping at her. And I was like, wow, that's kind of wild. You know what I mean? Because the fact that so much CGI going on, the people are kind of getting burnt out on it.
Yeah.
Which when I was a kid, some of the CGI you see now would have blown my mind, but everybody's like, that's fake.
Yeah.
That's definitely fake.
It's everywhere now. Like it's just too much, I guess. Yeah.
It gets too much, and then we get burned out, like you said. So when you see something like very different, like more video games becoming movies or TV series that are more live action, people like it. They enjoy it because then they get to like feel that like they're part, like they have that feeling to be part of it.
Yeah, they can relate to it. That's like, and you think about that's the same with Last of Us. Last of Us, even though there's mushroom-headed zombies in it, it's pretty much not. There's a real people with real stories and real feelings and convictions stuff, and it was done really tastefully. So
yeah, it was.
Of course, people are going to want to watch it. I really just think it's honestly always up to who's making it and how good of a job they do.
Yes,
because
that is true.
I've seen people mess up stuff that I didn't think you could mess up.
Yeah. So speaking of Last of Us, I heard some people saying like The Last of Us was just taking parts by parts of the movie. Like it was basically same story with the game itself. It's just like turning every single scene of the game into the TV series. But so what do you guys think about that? Like some movies want to take different path from the game. Like they have the fundamental. I don't know. I would say like the whole structure of the game, but then they want to take into a different path. Or is that better, or is it just
were they
better to just follow every single storyline of the game?
My question is, were they complaining about that? Because to me, I would like to see that more often.
Yeah,
is where they, put the movie, like they take the story from the game and kind of stay close to it, and then they can. But it's not bad to add a little bit here and there or change it up a little bit. It's just when you start getting into these wild things that never happen, and then fans are like, wait a minute, what is this stuff? You know what I mean? Like this wasn't in the game. And then that's when you fall into that whole real big fans are like, yeah, that's not real. That's not real, bro. That's not what ever happened.
But I think some people
good. Yeah. It's definitely good when movies and stuff do that, because then it's like undergoing a side quest.
Yeah.
Like it's not really a main story, but it's like more of the character side story you're going through
Mhm.
Mhm.
more,
Mhm.
which fans will like because they never saw that kind of story like in the video games
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that because then, and I think it's the two. If they just say, "Hey, this," I mean, even if they make it relevant or like obvious that this is part of the universe that that's in, it's just not something you may have experienced or was a character in the game that you didn't really get to explore very much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I think the complaint was like basically like why would I go watch a movie if I can play the game? Like if it's the same story, like what's the point of it? Like I could just if playing a game, you basically become the character. But I guess there could be a lot of different perspectives in this.
yeah,
Yeah, it could
I
be.
know. I really like the game and the show. I thought the show was really good.
Yeah, basically, the Fallout series. Yeah, the I think So what do you guys have any like any other games that you guys wish that could come into a TV series or movie or that could be good?
I'll
If
let him go first.
I'm just thinking in my head right now.
I would say for me, the one thing I thought would always been a really good story, but I'm kind of biased because it's my favorite like game I ever played. Like I actually got just really enjoyed and really got into was BioShock. I always thought that they could have done
Mm,
BioShock in a
yeah.
really awesome way, especially if they followed the same colors of around that time and the whole story. You know what I mean? Where you're out in a sailboat and you just find this random um, um, tower in the middle of the sea or where those things are called, and you go down, and then all of a sudden you're in this weird place and you're being chased by this big dude in a suit trying to kill you.
Is it?
You know,
Yeah, isn't that the name? The Big Daddy or something Daddy,
Big
right?
Daddy. Yeah, that's
Big
his name's
Daddy,
Big
Big
Daddy.
Daddy. Yep, yep.
And the second game, you play a Big Daddy, and you were fighting against Big Sisters.
Mm. I
And
think they might be coming out with a new one too. I think
yeah,
there was
number four.
actually.
Actually, they are. Actually, not thinking about it. Netflix is doing a Bioshock movie.
Yep,
Oh, they
yep.
are.
I heard about
I
that. Yeah.
remember. It's the same director who did I Am Legend.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Oh, yeah. No, that might be good. Yeah. I love Bio.
Yeah,
Did you guys ever play Bioshock or?
I did.
I
Yeah,
did.
the characters in that game just I don't know, it's just such a cool game to me.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And all the whole like narrative of the story was pretty cool too. Like it's like they have like a lot of twists into the game. I only played the first one, so
I'm
but
not going to ruin it for anybody who hasn't played the third one, but the
yeah.
third one's ending was like crap. Not crap in a bad way, but oh my god, that just happened. Like
So,
you're
so
sitting there like, what happened here?
I think a game that could be turned into a movie it would be like the Overwatch, but like not in an actual like real life movie, but like an animation movie itself. Because like I like
Mm-hmm.
Blizzard's style of the animation, where they have like these character stories made into animation, like pixel style, like they can make it into like a
Uh,
pixel style whole movie of it instead of making it into an actual real life movie like World of Warcraft.
I know that. Yeah, Blizzard's always done
that might be
their
possible.
Yeah.
yeah their animated shorts for Overwatch 2 have always been like people have been begging them to put something together with everything. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what
Just
I was thinking too. Then it
so
could,
beautifully done.
yeah. Ju- uh,
Because if I
like just like how
recall,
they did like with Arcane, like they just did it in an animation style and it was perfect. So we could just do that too.
they did, they did Dragon Dogma anime also on Netflix.
I haven't watched that.
I don't think I've watched that.
I believe they did Dragon Dogma as
Mm-hmm.
an
That's
anime
on
version,
Netflix.
and they did the Witcher anime version also.
They did Witcher anime.
I mean,
I don't
Witcher.
remember
Yeah,
that one.
that
I
was,
remember the
and it's
original
nowhere
one.
near the main story. It's a whole different side story.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, no,
But
no,
it is
no!
in
I
the
think I know what you're
universe.
talking about. Isn't it somebody who's a Witcher but not him?
Yeah, it's a different story, but it's the
Is it a
same
female
universe.
Witcher?
No, it's a
Hmm.
male. It's a male one also, I think.
For some reason, I got a female in my head. I'm sorry.
But like you see, there's a lot of anime happening. What is it? I think it was. I don't know if it was Paramount or something, but the game Ark Survival, they've
Yeah,
turned
they
it
just
into
made
anime.
them. Yeah, just made an animation of that. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
So it's happening a lot more often, as you can see.
Well, in Korea we don't get Paramount, so
Oh, really?
Oh.
no, you have to like subscribe to this weird other like
Is it because of Paramount or because of Korea?
I think it's because of Paramount. They have a weird. They
Boo.
don't have like the
Oh.
Paramount itself, but then the
So-
Paramount had like collaboration with another like OTT service, and
So
then
you're missing. So you're missing all the Star Trek ones.
Yeah, so then we have to subscribe to that one, and then we have to like.
What's going on with Picard?
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so
Okay.
I think it's a good thing because it's good for like both ways because the people who never played the game would watch the movie and like it and then start playing the game. People who already play the game kind of want to see how it turns into a movie or TV drama and watch the TV drama or the movie. So.
You know, it just popped in my head, and I know we're still waiting on Anthony, but Metal Gear Solid,
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one too.
like a Snake Eater movie or something. Oof. Trying to get that old. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to tell your thing. He's over to the left.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't
it's
told
pretty,
us like what
it's pretty
game.
simple. Mass Effect.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be a good one too.
that would be a lot of content.
Yeah, Mass Effect. Think about it. It's like it was the time. It was when it came out. It was like the best sci-fi game anyone could play. Best role playing in. Has great story. Combat
Lots
was
of
great.
Cool characters.
Yeah, a lot of characters too.
Yeah, a lot of characters too.
Mhm.
That's gonna be like a high budget movie though. Like I don't know how they're gonna be making it into a
High budget.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it would have to be. It would be. It would be a Star Trek level kind of stuff.
Yeah,
though,
exactly.
With
Star
all the
Trek.
ship battles and stuff like that. All the fighting on ships and all the lasers and.
that's gonna be a lot
It
of
could
CG
be,
work.
but then like I said, it's like the fan. There's a huge fan base.
Yes,
for
there
Mass
is huge
Effect.
fan.
No, yeah. I mean, it would be if they. I mean, I'm sure somebody would make it if they knew there would be some money to be made from it. You know what I mean?
Oh, we'll see what happens with the next Mass Effect game that comes out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know they're actually making another Mass Effect game too.
Nobody knows.
What actually just popped in my head as well. And I'm sorry, I'm adding another one to the list. But Dead Space. I love Dead Space story. That was when I first played that on Xbox. It freaked me out. That's the one where you play the guy that's up in a ship. I can't remember his name right now, but you go up and you fight all of the things that have been turned into this really nightmare-looking creatures out of humans because of that stone that's on the ship or whatever. And it's super cool. Like it's so scary.
They did an anime version for Dead Space.
Mm-hmm. 2 of them. Actually, it was an anime before a video game. That's one thing people don't know.
Oh,
Dead Space was an anime and then it became a video game. So I actually like that. If you haven't seen the anime is like really good.
I'll check it out.
It's very gory though, so don't watch it around your kids.
Okay. So, anyways, we have a lot of other things we have to talk about.
Yep. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's good. But yeah, I think it's overall, I think it's a good thing. So, what we want to talk about next is the Astro Controller.
Oh,
What do you guys think
here we
about this
go.
Astro Controller?
I need it.
I'm just
Who's not
Why
getting
I want it? The reason why I want it because it reminds me of Wally.
Oh yeah, I love Wally.
Actually, it does remind. Okay.
So
good.
I don't own a PlayStation 5, so I didn't know about this, but I did look up the gameplay thing for it or the trailer for the controller. And I know this is based off a game, right? Like
Yeah. The next
Yeah.
Astrobot game.
Yeah. The only thing I want to know is if it makes faces on that screen, because if it makes faces, which I saw in the thing, then it's probably worth it.
Oh yeah, I think even if you don't own a PlayStation, you should probably have it.
Use it for my computer.
Astrobot. Yeah, you can use it for computer. You can play it on
Yeah, that's what I
PC.
was thinking.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I just like its eyeballs. It looks cute.
But I like it how it's so clean. I like the whole white and blue.
Yes, white and blue. Very good color match.
That is not going to be like that grease controller you wanted to get. No, you gotta keep your hands clean.
So you guys want to watch Did you guys watch the reveal video?
Okay, we can watch it again if you don't mind.
It's a short video. That's it.
So cool. I like it. I love it.
Oh wait, the eyes changed maybe.
Yes,
Yeah, see the eyes are blinking and stuff.
Because he has different reactions, different emotes.
That's the whole point. I don't know if they like the shape the eye change or anything, but like it blinks.
Oh, I know. All I know is Astro Bot is probably the best platformer game you could ever play.
Yes.
Really? Is it only on PlayStation?
Yes, it is only on
Yeah,
PlayStation.
it is. Hmm.
PS5.
PS5 is exclusive.
Wait till it's on Steam.
I don't think it's
I
going
don't
to be on
think- I
Steam
don't
because
think- I don't
Astro
think-
is PlayStation.
Because this is the second one. Yeah, this is the second one. The first one came out a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why I've never heard of it. Because not that I have anything against PlayStation, I just picked one or the other. So I've never
Yeah.
played them before. But
the Astro's Playroom. That was the name of the
Yeah.
Astro's
Mhm.
Playroom. That
Astro
one has
Play-
really good reviews too. Like it was also free.
Oh, great platforming.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we all want it. I don't know how much it is. I think it's like
It's like there, $75. I think it was in the article above.
you know
Oh,
what we
$79.
can do, PlayStation, if you send us all a Astro controller that we could test and possibly put some reviews out for you. Wink, wink.
yeah. Well, after we get kind of, I don't know, popular, we'll probably say, "Hey, play."
I'm just be one of those guys like I'm unboxing my 5th controller this week, guys. I just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They just keep sending them to me.
But I think everyone wants this.
Yeah. I just hope it's not sold out. Like how with PlayStation website, it gets too much traffic and everyone jumps on it and try to buy it.
I think it's going to be maybe it could be like a limited edition. It is.
Are they not going to have any
It is.
physical?
It is.
in
It
the
is
store?
limited edition.
Yep, there will be limited quantities. I wrote this, but I forgot this. Okay, anyways, yeah. So that's
Oh
good.
wow, that's going to go fast. There's
Very
no way.
fast.
There's no way.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be on the minute that drops.
Yes, sir. So that's good. Then next, we want to talk a little bit about the Game Informer situation.
Oof.
Yeah. So, any thoughts? The Game Informer shutting down?
It had a long one.
33 years.
Yes, it is 33 years.
That's a lot of. I remember getting Informers back when they gave you physical CDs to play games of. Did you ever remember getting those demo CDs in the Game Informers? They used to have like
from the game from. I remember getting it from those when the Xbox had their own magazine. Going on.
Game Informer used to do it too sometimes.
A lot of magazine companies did that.
I actually got animes from them sometimes too. I got a couple of anime from the Game Informers. I was like, all right, thanks. I guess they would just fall out of the magazine when you open them up. I think it's crazy because it just shows how time is and digital marketplace is just making physical things harder and harder to keep going. Because GameStop was like, we don't want to do this if it's not getting us anything. Because they used to be tied right into their rewards program they had, where you could buy into, like, you got X amount of points and every game you bought, and then you also got Game Informer for free. So, but it's crazy. It's really crazy to think 33 years they did that. I went to their YouTube site though, and it seems like they're still putting YouTube videos out.
Yeah, I don't know why they took out down the whole like website and stuff. They could have just left the website on or something and just kept it into like a digital, like shifted it towards digital. I don't know, being the
digital version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is like the entire staff was laid off.
Yeah, they were laid off, and they're pissed.
Every single one in the office.
Yeah, that's, you got to think that's got to be rough though, because how long some of them have probably been there for?
Well, what I read somebody who actually worked for Game Informer. They were actually working on the next issue. Like they were 70% done. When they got laid off.
That's terrible.
Oh,
at least let them finish their work, the final project.
They got all this stuff and they were writing it about, and then they got laid off, and they were like 70% completed.
You hear that a lot too, not just about Game Informer, but a lot of game developers that do the same thing. They just drop people like crazy.
That's happening real fast.
Yeah. They call it allocating resources.
Yeah.
Reallocating. Yeah.
Restructuring the company or something like that. Or
that's another reason why I love some indie companies more than I do bigger companies, is because I see a lot of indie companies that are very successful and they just have the same team. In fact, there's a game, or there's a company that I don't have played any of their games, but I guess I was reading that they actually are they're actually profit wise are doing better than most gaming companies, but they're indie gaming company. And they said the whole reason why they're doing better is because they keep their team's small, and they only make games that they want to play, and then people just buy it. And I was like, this is such a good strategy. I like this.
I think the main reason is because of the when COVID-19 hit, a lot of people started playing games inside like their houses because they weren't able to go outside, and then games companies thought this is going to be like this is going to continue afterwards, so they kept hiring all these new people, and then after COVID-19 was done, people started going outside doing other stuff, and then the sales of the games have dropped, and then they just can't afford to have everyone they hired, and it's just like under the name of restructuring, or I don't know, making the whole company efficient, whatever. They be laying off people, so they think it's kind of terrible because like in Korea, you're not allowed under the Korean labor law, you're not allowed to just lay off people like all of a sudden. You need to go through this certain process. So they have really strict law. Because
like you actually have to do your due process.
Yes, and like I don't know if this is true, but like in the States, it feels like you can just like lay off someone like on the day, like they just like shoot an email saying, "Oh, you're not."
Oh yeah, you can drop you.
Yeah, we're gonna be
like a bad habit.
Yeah, come pick your stuff up and stuff like that. But like in Korea, you can't do that. If you do that, you have to pay like huge amount of fine, or they can sue you and stuff like that. So I guess it's.
I worked for a steel company once, making steel, like parts for machines and stuff. And they literally laid me off after 2 months because they said I ran them out of work. I did too much work, and now they didn't have enough work for me. It's like, okay, well, like you could work the rest of the week though. And I was like, I'm good. I'll go home. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's really sad because, then you're messing with people's livelihood. And I think that video games to me are so amazing. And I know we all love video games here. That's why we're doing this podcast.
Yes.
But you can imagine if some of these people, that's all they really want to do. And they get into these, companies and these development teams, and all of a sudden they're cut for any other reason than just trying to save some money. You know what I mean?
They like,
so
and they have nowhere to go. Like, especially for the junior level developers, they probably would have it'd be more difficult for them to find another job because all the other companies are also cutting off these like junior level or maybe some senior level ones too. And then like where they go, they just
there you go.
Just jobless, I guess, all of a sudden. But I think after the Game Informer shut down, there are like a lot of publishers. I think Anthony mentioned this, but a lot of publishers are trying to publish their own like physical magazines and stuff, just to dedicated to their own games, like big ones, I guess. Because
I can see that.
Yeah, before I think Game Informer had everything. They're like the giants.
Everybody, anything they could put in there.
They had like the exclusive rights and stuff.
Yes. So I heard one of my friends or our CEO said that Game Informer had their own version of the illustration of the game they get. So like people would have to buy the Game Informer issue to get this specific special version of the illustration for the game. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's how powerful Game Informer was. But then now it's just shutting down everything. So.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I just don't even understand why they didn't at least keep a digital copy of themselves around.
But I guess we kind of I think it feels like we all understand like why, like, everything is online, like it's all digital nowadays. I mean, this day was, we kind of expected this day to come, but like we didn't expect it to like just shut down everything all of a sudden instead of slowly shifting towards the new digital world, I guess. Kind of sad.
And there are times when you don't actually, have digital stuff that you need some physical things, you'd like to have. Like I know I collect, I don't anymore, but I used to be a huge comic book collector, and I would never buy a digital comic book. Like I would go get the comic book, and of course after carefully reading it, put it into a back and a board, sealed away for good in my little, little storage area. So, it is kind of sad to see though, because it was a nice, cool part of gaming. But now it just opens up the door for more people, and hopefully those people that did lose their job find a new place to go to call home. You know what I mean?
I think so too. I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, there's always room for more other people to do it. You know what I mean? Anybody's feeling feisty.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so I guess that wraps up the game chronicle, the bulletin board waypoint for this week.
Pretty
so
much,
I think we should
yeah.
move on to the next waypoint. The next waypoint is the new game waypoint, the game insight. So meaning that there are new games coming out every week, and we'll probably be discussing about, giving a little bit of comments of each game that are coming out. Are you guys ready? We'll probably
Let's do this.
I am set.
Okay, so the new game releases for the week 1 August version. So the first one is the Signy All Guns Blazing. Is a arcade style. I did a review on this arcade style.
Oh yeah, I saw that review.
Arcade style, like 1940. Have you ever played those? Like 1945.
Oh yeah,
I
played on arcade in the arcade actually.
It looks fantastic.
1941 is that the one you're talking about? 1941, or is it 1940?
I think the one I played was like 19
with the planes.
Yes, with the planes. Yes.
Yeah, that was.
It came out like every year. I think like 1941, 1942.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why I was getting so confused.
Yeah, I think the one I played was like 1945, but this one was really, really good. Like I really loved the graphic and stuff too. But and they had the trailer for it. It was kind of almost like Overwatch style trailer. They had like the animation style. I really loved that. And it seems like.
Did you put your review on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's like a short review, but I accidentally misspelled their name, so I really apologize for that. Anyways,
that's all right. I'm just saying, if we want to go see a review, we could see it on there.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah. But so I actually apologize to the dev because I accidentally spelled it with S instead of C.
I have so much. I'm sure you're not the only one.
I think this game is going to be good. Any thoughts, Anthony?
It looks good. Like you said, it's like one of those arcade games that people could play and then get stressed out also.
Yes, those like those games. You only get like one life, so like if you hit once,
yeah.
Is it a couch co-op? Because I saw it when I was watching it. It could have been a good couch co-op too.
I think it could be. I'm not too sure if they announced it as couch co-op, but if it's couch co-op, it's going to be good. I think it's going to be couch co-op.
Yeah,
because 1945 was also couch co-op, or
you can just have it on a big screen in front of you and have one of your friends over, just going crazy.
It is split screen also and couch co-op.
Oh, I was say split screen. Okay.
Okay, that's good. So next game is going to be the Cat Quest 3. Has anyone played Cat Quest?
I don't know what that is.
Tomorrow.
I like this reading though. Did you see this where it says you play as a evader?
Yes.
Yeah. So Cat Quest 3 is like it's like the third one at the series because the first and second one were fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's an open world game where you play
RPG.
as cat. Yeah, it's an RPG game. A 2.5D RPG game. So.
But this one you play as like a pirate cat. The other ones you were not as a pirate cat. It's always different story.
That's gonna be good.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, I actually might check it out now.
I love cats.
I didn't even know about it, and then you guys start talking about it. Now it makes me want to play it.
Yeah. Oh, I'll probably do this. It's better. Okay, next we have the SteamWorld Heist 2.
Weren't you talking about this one?
Yes, I was also talking about this one. And then the SteamWorld Heist is like a turn-based RPG style game where
where you have to kind of you got to get behind stuff and everything.
Yes, and then you use like the angle of the projection of the bullets to like defeat the enemy, and then you can use like these obstacles, like they have like explosives and icicles where you drop them and like kill the enemies and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. Plus, they also have like naval fights. You like battleships.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be really, really awesome.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So I mean, I know the first one had really, really good reviews and sold a lot of copies. So I think this is going to be a real good one too.
Yeah. It sounds pretty dope.
Yeah. The next one on the list is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a
Incarnated as a
Slime.
slime.
One of my favorite anime show.
I
I
haven't seen it. What's it on? Is it on Crunchyroll or?
Yeah, it is on Crunchyroll. Yeah,
Okay, I gotta see it.
it's
think it's,
long. Good luck.
it is
It's
also
long.
on Netflix too, in Korea at least.
Oh, I'll check it. I'll see
It's
if
a,
it's on Netflix.
it's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh,
know I've heard great things about this anime, but I haven't started it. You know those like animes where like you have to start it, but then it's
you
kind
don't
of
want to get pulled into it.
yeah, you don't want to like
How much time do I have?
yeah, like exactly. And I know like every episode is only like 20 to 30 minutes, but then there are like 80 episodes, and then
And
I
it's multiple
Oh my
seasons.
god.
yeah, and then I can't like just stop it in the middle of the episodes or like in the season.
There's a lot of characters in the anime also to remember too.
Yeah, so that's gonna be.
Okay.
I'll probably check it out. But this one I think is going to be really good too. I also did a little bit of a review of it after watching and doing some research. The the combos looked really good. The action battles. So it's
Yeah,
really
I
cool.
saw that.
And I
Looked
think
pretty cool.
you can do like a tower or the town building is inside of it. This one too.
Oh, so it probably is similar to the ones on mobile
Yeah,
because they have a mobile version also,
they do have mobile version. Okay, I haven't.
and the
Yeah.
mobile version is city builder.
It is a city builder.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a city builder. Yeah, but I think this game is going to be good, especially if you like JRPG style games, which I do. Yeah. So, and next one we have the Train Valley World. This is probably, I think this one is a little bit similar to the, what is it, the Roller Coaster Tycoons type or the Sim City type, where you
Yeah.
are building like a train rails and stuff.
It says there that you're building a train empire.
Yep, an empire. The tycoon. Yeah, tycoon. That's the word I was looking for. But the tycoon style game, you build train empire.
Do not forget to get your monocle out
Do not.
and a top hat if you're going to
Do
do
not.
this.
So, what do you think about this one, Anthony?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think I played the demo for it
You did.
during Steam Next Fest.
Uh,
It was
Ugh.
good. It's definitely fun.
yeah. I think these games usually like would take up your time because like one more city or one more facility or one more track or one more thing and then
Well, that also if you're trying to get like the perfect score because they have levels,
ah,
you have to build fast. You
okay.
have to move really fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Reminds me, I mean, I'm sure it's nowhere. I think this is more realistic looking, but I bought a game for like $4 or $5 on Steam when it was on sale called Derailed. Have you
Mhm.
guys ever played Derailed or heard of it?
Yeah, I
It's
think
like
I have.
it's like a
Yes.
game where you build trains with your buddies.
Mhm.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
But-
I like trains.
Mhm.
That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, then you might like this game.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we should have more trains in America. That's really sad we don't.
But when I remember when I was at the States was Amtraks are always out of like they're never on time.
No.
Never.
No. Then again,
Never.
nothing's ever on time in America. Amtrak plane.
Well,
No.
it's a little bit different because in Korea, if the train is like 1 or 2 minutes late, everyone will call the company and say complain and like what is going on and go
Yeah.
talk to the person in charge and blah blah blah. So like usually in Korea everything's like on time.
we need bullet train.
We do need bullet trains here. So there's actually there was actually a thing talking about how America was more connected when we actually did have trains everywhere, taking you from every single place. And then when the automotive industry is actually the one that wanted to get rid of the trains so that people had to drive. It makes me depressed.
That's cool.
All right, that's it.
Anyways, so let's move on to the next one that is coming out. Fields of Mystria. This one looks. I think this one is like very pixel style game.
Yeah, I saw
We're
that one.
looking at the.
This one has really high reviews.
Yes.
A lot of positive reviews.
Yes, and I think I've
They
seen
called it the next Stardew Valley mixed with
Ooh.
Sailor Moon.
Wait, what? What's the name of that game again?
Fields of Mystia.
Fields
So
of
it's like
Mist, huh?
Stardew Valley mixed with Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
because,
Okay.
because it has a Sailor Moon art style.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I see. Yeah. So this game is kind of going to be coming out on August 5th, which already happened. So this is
Yeah,
out.
it's already out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was over here thinking that you not only do all this, but all of a sudden you have to bust into a superhero and fight somebody evil
Oh,
to protect your village.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy narrative. Okay. So next one is Level 0 Extraction. It seems like an adventure indie action game.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I looked at reviews for that though, and it's pretty hit or miss on the reviews right now.
is it? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's already out. So
First-person shooter is always hit or miss, though. That's the problem.
yes.
Yeah.
So
I don't disagree.
This was already out. So if you are interested, go play Level 0 Extraction. Next one in the list is Pepper Grinder. This one already came out in other platforms, I know. This one
I think I
already out.
saw this one. It looked really good.
Yeah, this is a platformer game, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, this the PC version is already out, I think. But I think they're just coming out in like consoles. And then
consoles always takes longer to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I mean it has some good reviews. So I guess if you guys are interested in playing this game on PS4, PS5, or Xbox Series, go play it. Next one is Eden Genesis. Never heard of this game.
Never heard of it either.
I think I actually have seen that. Let me look at real quick.
This is also another platformer game. So
yeah, platformers getting popular these days now.
Yeah, it is. It is. They are very popular.
Oh yeah, I have seen the preview for this. So this is very. It is a platformer. Your character is really small looking, and everything's very neon.
Okay, so if you like neon, small character platformer, cyberpunk game. Cyberpunk games are also very popular these days too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Eden Genesis that already came out. So check it out.
Vulgar the Viking 2.
Vulgar the Viking 2. I
feel like it's a remaster or something.
Oh, I think I've seen the. This is also like a arcade style platformer game.
2D side scrolling, I believe.
Yeah. Side scrolling, yeah, not platformer. Yeah. This is just
Oh yeah, it looks very like Castlevania though.
Very. It looks pretty good. I mean, like these are the ones that I used to play when I was like little, like at arcades, with friends and
yeah,
it's already out. So go check it out.
The dude's buff.
Okay,
That's all that matters, right? The dude has to be buff.
He's bigger than everything else on the screen. That's all that matters. Yeah.
Okay. So next one is Aero GPX. Has anyone heard of this game? It's a racing game,
That's why I haven't heard that one.
I haven't heard of this one, but that's pretty neat. I think it's got the style. I think it's,
a lot of these games are coming out early access.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's a racing game, so I think space racing game. So I'll probably go check it out.
Racing games are always
good. Of racing
games?
Yeah.
They always have potential.
There's a demo for it, so if you want to try the demo first, you can.
Okay, we'll go play the demo when you have time.
Art style looks a lot like Radio FM or that one radio movie game. Looks really good, actually.
You should probably
the artwork. I thought it reminds you of that old game that we used to play. Was it called Wipeout or something?
Maybe.
You remember Wipeout?
I don't remember my Wipeout, but
I think it's called Wipeout. It's like
you know what it reminds me of though. Watching the trailer, what was that Nintendo game with Captain Skyhawk or whatever his name was? F-Zero. Reminds me of F-Zero.
Yeah,
is that
I can see that.
Called?
I can see that. I think.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It just I was watching it and it popped in my head like that. I was like, wow, that's actually looks pretty fun.
Okay, so next one on the list is
we're looking at every single one of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't look at every single one.
Yeah, but we'll probably like skim through it. Creatures of Ava is coming. Ava?
A-
Ava?
yeah,
Ava.
Ava.
I think
Ava
this is actually
probably.
coming to Xbox
Yeah,
Game Pass too,
August
isn't it?
7th.
It's already out today.
Yep, it's out. Do you
Yeah,
know
this is
anything
coming
about it,
on
actually?
Xbox Game Pass.
Well, I know I'm going to stream it tonight.
Oh, if you go stream it. Go
Yeah, it did. It came out tonight from 11-bit Studios. So I guess
Okay. Please go.
shameless plug. If you want to see it, you can always go watch Anthony stream tonight.
Yes.
But it's supposed to
please.
be a really good, wholesome game in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks good. The little thing with her, a dragon or whatever it is, turns into her
Well,
spirit.
you have to rescue the creatures. So the creatures I guess they got sick and they became like like evil. So you just go and help them and rescue them and save them. So your goal is to save all the creatures.
Mm.
That's
that'd
why
be-
it's very wholesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
we'll,
like that.
please share your playthrough after you play it.
I will.
Okay. So next one is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. This game already came out a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but this is coming out on PC. So this is another platformer game. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. So if
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
I was about to say, isn't this from the old Prince of Persia games?
No. I guess you could call it kind of like a platformer Metroidvania style, but not really
Okay.
Metroidvania, but it's action platformer.
hmm
So it's very new very new. But yeah, it's more, it's fun. It's harder.
Yeah.
The boss fight is a challenges. Really a challenge.
So I think
Mm.
many people actually already have played it because this game was pretty popular when it first came out. But this is coming out in PC, so if you don't own any other platform or consoles, then you can probably play this on PC.
The art is very beautiful. I can tell you how much.
Yeah,
Mhm.
check it out. And next in our list is Deathbound.
Oh, my friend's game,
Your friend is the developer,
the publisher.
publisher. Okay, nice.
Souls like game. He keeps telling me that I should play the game. He keeps pushing me to review the game. I'm like, I'll do it when I have time.
I mean, if he's looking for a reviewer, then I mean, if he can share like a key or something, I'll probably review it too.
But yeah, this is a good game if you like Souls like.
This is a Souls-like game. Okay,
Hmm.
nice. Looks pretty cool from I already like the cover art.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's indie game, small team, very small team.
Oh, we got to support that.
Hmm.
Nice. So that's coming out on August 8th.
Yep.
Oh wait, here we go. This one I'm talking about.
Oh, which
Princess
one?
Maker
Princess Maker.
2.
The Princess Maker 2.
I actually want to play this one too.
Oh, you're not alone, sir.
I'm waiting for my physical version though to come.
I mean, I used to play this game when I was little, like the first Princess Maker or something like that. It used to be very, very popular back in the days in Korea, so I played it. You can like get multiple endings depending on like how you kind of raise is it like your daughter or is it
Yeah, I think you're the father.
you're the father, right? I think
Yeah, you're the father. You just raise the
yeah,
how
raise a
you want her
child
to.
becoming like different types of princesses,
Yeah,
I guess, depending on like what kind of training you do or what kind of activities you do with her, stuff like that. I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of fighting and stuff in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think your daughter can become like a knight or something too, like knight.
The cartoon it's very cartoonish style, but in a really like a well made way. Like it looks really nice.
I really like it. So it's coming out on August 8th on your PS4 and PS5. So it's cool.
July 10th for Steam.
Nice. Oh, but so it already came out then. Next one is Preserve. It's a turn-based strategy puzzle game. Any ideas? Thoughts?
And something you do to keep things fresh. So I'm just kidding, by the way. I don't know. I don't know much about this game.
I mean, from the look of it, I can see that it is a puzzle game.
I know this might lose me some friends, but I'm not big into puzzle games.
This one, this is a puzzle game with Reminds me of another game that I played before, and I know a lot of other people plays Panorama,
Mm,
which
It's
is
got a
similar.
hexagon style maps, and it looks like you use cards to build an ecosystem.
nice.
Yeah, it's very fun, and and it could be very challenging because you're trying to
I mean, puzzle games
press
are
another
usually
thing.
challenging.
This one's really challenging.
It's really pretty though. It really is pretty, and it looks like you're just doing different biomes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, it looks pretty fun. So if you're interested, go play it on your PC on August 8th. Next one is the Guild Saga Vanished Worlds. This
Doesn't
looks
ring a
good.
bell.
Doesn't ring a bell either, but it's a role-playing game, RPG game. It looks like it's a JRPG style game, just by looking at the cover image. But
I'm on it, boss.
it's very 2D, pixel art style game, turn-based. Oh, this game looks fun.
Wait, I like this game.
I'm on it,
Oh,
brothers. Oh my gosh, this
Oh,
looks
it
nice.
actually does really look pretty cool.
my
Is it
God.
multiplayer?
If it's multiplayer, I'm definitely on it. But
Actually, it looks good without even being multiplayer.
yeah,
I dig the art. It's very pixel like.
yeah. Well, I mean, it looks pretty.
Wow, it actually looks really good.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm definitely checking this one out. Looks really,
So
It
really good.
is.
it's actually
It's
got a
single
demo
player.
too, by the way.
Oh, I gotta play that demo then.
It says,
It's single player.
Hmm.
well, how come on Steam it says it was releasing on October 10th?
Oh, maybe they delayed the
I think
delayed it.
so.
Oh
But
man,
they
I was
have,
so,
but there's a demo for it, like you
man, I
said.
was so excited to play the game. Like, okay, it says October 10th, so it's probably delayed, but you can still play the demo right now.
It's their first game too from that studio,
Oh, I'm on it. Oh, I'm checking this
so
one out.
it's an indie game studio,
Yes,
hundred
I'm
percent.
checking one.
Yeah, so they probably found something and they're like, we got to fix this.
Yeah, nice. All right.
It looks really good. Though. I really dig the style of it.
Oh,
It's
me
very
too. Me too. Oh, this one reminds me of like a lot of other games that I played. But anyways, yeah, we'll definitely check this one out. Ooh,
I'm gonna
that's
add
like,
that to my wish list.
oh, yep, it's already
Gotta
on
play
my
that demo
list
too.
now.
We gotta play that.
Jeez, I'm wish listing it right now.
I already did it. Beat you.
Man, darn it. Anyways, so next one is the Review Starlight Eldorado, the visual novel game that's looks like a little bit like an anime game type thingy.
Yeah, look, it's a graphic novel. It's a visual novel.
Visual novel, yeah. I don't.
Adventure, LGBTQ plus anime.
Okay, I don't play that much of a visual novel game, but this one looks okay. from the
Wait, hold
cover.
on. You don't play visual novel games?
I mean, I used to a little bit, but then like not anymore.
So have you ever played the game where you try to date Colonel what's that guy's name? The Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders.
Colonel.
Sanders, yes, yeah.
The free country fried or KFC game where you try to date Colonel
No.
Sanders.
No.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Okay, I'll
He's elusive, I'll tell you.
I'll check it out then. Okay, next one we have the Arcade Paradise VR. I don't own a VR machine or a console, so
I seen the thing for this, and it's basically from what I looked at the trailer for it or whatever. It's like you are in an arcade and you can just walk up and play games.
oh, so you're in like a virtual okay.
Yeah,
now I understand the name of the title of the game. Arcade.
So
Paradise?
yeah, you can walk around and you can play different games and stuff in there. So I know some people, they really like those games and their friends can play with them too. So they like to get in and play those. Like there's one called Casino Tower or something like that.
Okay.
That are big into VR.
So if you own a VR, check it out. Next one we have the Airy Ancient Empires. I have no idea what this game is about. Anyone? Anyone?
I think that's a game where you play as a bird
Yes.
and you fly
That's
around like a
correct.
puzzle. But the Ancient Empires, because it's like I guess you could think because they have a lot of the series, like different biomes. I guess for this one it would be Ancient Empires
Oh, okay.
map.
So you fly as a bird.
Yeah, and you collect stuff, you find stuff. It's like it's a similar game.
Okay, that sounds pretty interesting.
Relaxing, nice soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very relaxing.
Very
Very, I would say very chill synthetic. Or
Do you fight with other like birds and stuff, or is it
No, no, no. It's very just like you're just gathering puzzles, solving puzzle stuff, or
flying
finding
around?
stuff. Yeah.
that'd be so awesome to like fight against other birds and stuff, like
I need the violence too. There's got to be some violence in this game.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So
You fight the
Aviation-
wind with your wings.
Yes. So this game is coming out on August 8th. A lot of games are coming out on August 8th.
The Crush House.
Nice. Oh, the Crush House. I know this one. I think you become like a producer in the 90s, and you have to make like what do you call that? What is the reality
Brother?
show? Yeah, the reality show. You have to produce a reality show.
Like Big Brother, kind of.
Yeah, or I don't remember watching any like good reality show. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually an eventual simulation dating sim.
Yes, so it's kind of similar to the Sims, a little bit like Sims style game where you have to I don't know, like interact with characters and see, like, I think all depends on like how you react and like how to produce the character or the show. Like
Okay.
characters can have like different relationships or turn into something else or something like that.
It looks kind of funny. When the girls get in fight, they get in slap fights. They're like slapping each other like
Oh
this.
my god!
Oh
So
god.
that is a real drama then.
It's
That's real. That's reality show right there.
Reality show. Yep, that's what I was saying.
good form on the slaps.
So I think this game could be interesting.
It doesn't look. It looks like it'd be fun if you like to. It looks very much like you kind of set the atmosphere and you see what happens, kind of deal. Kind of,
Okay,
as a producer,
nice.
I could see something like, do you give them alcohol or do you not give them alcohol, and see what happens. And they do a weird slap fight.
All right. So that's it for this week's new releases.
Woof.
There
was
probably could be other games, but these are the ones I covered. So that
Good
was a
job
long
covering them.
list. Yes, thank you. I put a lot of effort into this. But anyways, yep, that was it. So next one we have is the indie game Waypoint, where we spotlight the hidden gem indie games. And every week we would like to introduce some indie games to kind of support them, plus promote their games. And each of us would select one game per week. So whose game are we starting with? With Zach's, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Yes, I think so.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna watch the trailer, and then you'll probably say something about it.
Yeah,
Okay, ready?
I'm super ready.
All right, here we go. Ooh.
So intense with the music there.
So what's the take on it?
So I picked this game. I have 51.6 hours, I believe, on that game. This is one of those games I bought. I think I bought it for like $5, and time just flies when I play it.
Mhm.
In fact, there was a couple of nights when I was like, "Oh crap, I have to go to bed." Like I was like an hour over my bedtime. I was like, I must sleep for work tomorrow. But it is basically, it's actually got a really good. You would look at it and think it's just a card. So basically, it's a card, a deck game, but it's also a tower defense game. And as you can see, you play cards in there, and you add to this tower to try to keep souls from getting out of hell. And there's different, and you're actually working for hell. So that's the part, is there's actually a story that's played into the game as you beat certain days of, like you have to last a certain amount of rings of hell, and after you do, you finish, right? That's like 1 week of work, or 1 day night of work, or one whatever they call it, just one session of work, and then you're going home, right? But as you beat the game, you unfold this story, which I won't give any hints to or anything like that in case we want to play. That actually at the ending of the game, when you find the story, you're like, wow, that was actually a really good story, meddled into this, you think, a simple concept of a card battle game where you're just trying to keep people from leaving hell. So there's a lot to it. They've just added a new character to it. They added a whole new soundtrack, so you can actually play it. The music is in it. It's addictive. If you like card games, it's very addictive. I can promise you that.
All right, that's a really good summary. Oh, you have to tell us the name and the.
That's Heretic's Fork, and I believe it's made by Nine Fingers Games, and then it's also published by Raven Games. So,
awesome.
If you ever go look at on Steam, their thing, they have a bunch of little tiny games, so they're very indie. But I do believe Heretic's Fork has like over 2,000 something reviews, and it's mostly positive. So
nice.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for sharing your indie game.
Thank you for letting me share it.
Okay, next one is mine. So let's watch the trailer.
I'm excited.
Oh my god!
You have to watch that booty shake, I would say.
That dude is getting it.
Yep. All right. So this game is called Cyberfrags 69, developed by D.A.S Games. I believe he is a solo dev doing this as part-time job or thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's really, really fun because, I mean, it's still on early PC early access stage, but so it only has, I think, 4 stages when you're playing solo. But the real gem of this game is the multiplayer. Imagine playing that style of game with your friends together, and it's kind of like Overwatch style game. You have like the catch the flag, the stages, or you can do like free for all. And what's more interesting about this game is the items or the weapons you get are random. So the game has over 30 weapons, and they have like weird weapons, like they have a trumpet gun where you shoot off bullets from a trumpet, and you have like Thor's hammer, stuff like that. So that's really, really fun. And in solo game or solo plays, you play as that guy, I forget his name, Cyber Frank. And then you have to slaughter the cyber Nazis. And yeah, so that's a really fun game.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
I like his dance moves, by the way.
Yes, I really love his dance moves. He's got some moves too. I mean,
yeah, he was doing it.
He actually was doing it. So next we have Anthony's. Ready?
Yeah. Yep.
Baron, those Brew pilots are back. They're moving in.
They just don't let up. We better hurry.
Little plane, do what's best and stay out of our brewing empire.
You little pests. These islands belong to us.
I by and let him roll into town. No way!
So, how do we beat these goons? Our plane can barely keep up.
Perhaps a few upgrades will help. Although, I'm not so sure we can outgun them. But maybe we can outbrew them.
Lucky for us, I know quality brew. An old family recipe of mine.
There's plenty of ingredients around here. Should we grab a few? Watch out! Incoming pirate gunships!
Are you barons trying to make a delivery? Well, first you gotta get through us!
Their corrupt monopoly spreads throughout the bay, but there's hope. Their empire crumbles with each sale we make. Little by little, we can set things right.
Nice.
It was dope.
There you go. So that was the Brew Barons from Lifetap Studio. So this was my indie game spotlight because it is made by two developers who are veterans from the AAA studios. So they decided to leave the AAA and then start their own indie studio. Of course, they probably hire outside workers too to help with other stuff, but mainly two people is the main team. But yeah, that was Brew Barons. So as you can see, the art style is very Studio Ghibli art style, but also it has if you ever play Valkyrie Chronicles.
I haven't played that.
Valkyrie Chronicles art style is similar to it as well, and that's an art style I really like a lot. So in the Brew Barons, you play as basically the Barons pilot, and you have your own bar.
Yes, I saw that. The brewery.
And then you have your own brewery.
Yes.
And basically, you're selling beer, and to like other to like stores and other bars because the world is corrupted by pirates and who are overpricing people. So you're just there to try to like basically Robin Hood a beer. But basically, you got the ingredients. You have to find the ingredients which are plain. So everything is in plane. You fly everywhere. You land in the water. That's how you dock and everything. So you fly everywhere. You got the ingredients. You go to your brewery and then you make your own. You make your own brew. You could design. You could put your own name. You could name it anything you want.
Oh wow!
Lots of customization. You could design how it looks, how the bottle shape, everything. But basically that's half the game is you delivering beer, and the other half is you fighting against the pirates because they come and try to stop your business also.
Just can't have an honest brewing company nowadays.
It feels like the life of the Vikings, where you like drink, fight, drink, fight, drink. Fight.
Yeah. And this game, there's so much customization that a lot of people who've been playing this, they customize their airplane from small to large, like so many different customization. You could color it, you could put little designs on it, and it's impressive. Like
Nice.
for that game, and I really like it. Yeah,
it looks nice. It really does look nice.
Highly recommend if you like that RPG element, but without the whole walking and you just flying around everywhere. It's like do you remember Crimson Skies?
I do remember Crimson Skies. Yeah.
So people thought it's like the remake of Crimson Skies, kind of in a way.
Okay, I'll check that out. I mean, the game looks really, really fun. Like when the brewing part came out, I was like, yes, that's
yeah, I like that. Yeah,
that's life.
I can't. It reminded me of a mobile game, and I can't remember the exact name of it. But you have these girls, of course, waifus, running around shooting things, right? But then when they're not killing things, they're running a restaurant. And you gotta schedule them so they're not getting grumpy and they're getting plenty of sleep time. And
basically like double life, I guess.
I think it was called Blue Archive, maybe, or something like that. I can't remember. But I thought it was funny because it's nice to have. That's actually kind of fun though when you have a little side thing like that on a game, and it takes away from like why we're doing all this fighting and stuff. So
yeah, it is definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know that I'm probably gonna wish list yours and get it I'm definitely going to pick up George's because it's like $5. So
Yeah, it's just I kind of wanted to say that I forgot to mention it's only $5, and
I was like,
Dev actually gives like good response. Like he's very communicative. Like if you go to their Discord channel and then gives him suggestions and stuff like that, he'll like just make that happen or put it into the next update and stuff like that. But
Nice.
that is really interesting. So
and
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I do like in the Barons one though when they talk, it has that old like sound to their voice when they're talking. Like after I heard that, I've been looking it up, trying to find how I could do that myself, just for my own streams. Like how does it sound like in 1980s?
Yeah, that's good. So the 3 games are the Heretic's Fork, and then Cyberfrags 69, and the Brew Barons. So if you guys haven't played any of these games, just go check out and support these indie games. Awesome. I think I really like this Waypoint because I like promoting and mentioning and supporting the indie game developers. I honestly love that.
It's one of my favorite parts. I really like it too.
And that pretty much wraps up the entire, I would say, the episode. I mean, it took a lot longer than we thought it would.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think we can shorten a little bit, and then as the episode unfolds more, we'll probably have like a little bit better organized and tough scheduling, the right timing and all that.
It's our second one. We're gonna get there.
Yes, sir. So any final comments or thoughts on recording the first one?
One day George will have stuff behind him, and so will I.
Oh, I forgot. I did bring my Animal Crossing. I was gonna mention the Animal Crossing because you guys all have like cool stuff, and
I don't have. I just have some stuffed animals. He's got a whole.
You have stuffed animals, but I have the Animal Crossing.
I might bring my cats in here. I might make a little chair thing for them so they can hang out.
Please bring out Bailey.
A little more cheating, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. This podcast is super fun. So
it is super fun. Yeah.
This is gonna be fun talking about gaming stuff. So, but there'll be more things coming. Obviously, I would probably say the quest for this week is finished. I guess played, but there will be more coming up. So stay tuned for our next episode.
More quests.
Or quests, yes. And please subscribe, like the episode, and leave a comment. Anything you like to us or any feedback, suggestions, blah, blah, blah. You can probably leave it on the comments, and we'll probably read all of them because there won't be that many. I mean, in the beginning, only for the beginning, because we don't have that many people listening yet. But in the future, we won't have it. We won't have enough time.
Now, if anybody does watch this and they heard that, you got to comment now because of that.
Please
you have
do
to comment.
That. I dare you to comment.
I commented just because of this.
Yeah, please do that. So probably we'll record another one next week sometime, or hopefully next week sometime.
Yeah, hopefully.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, I will see you guys next week then.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye. So this is the end right here.